welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the 2000s team and the home team. Here we go. And it's going to be the 2000s team off the tip. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got LeBron James. Brian is out there with Allen Iverson. Then there's Duncan. And it's Shaq in at the 5. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Iverson.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Brian plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Little General. Here's G. It's hauled in by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for the 2000s team. It's a three-point game. Pass to O'Neal. Fires for 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Hits it from three-point range. Bryant's got 6.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. He says his team has exceptional hand-eye coordination. He thinks they can rack up some steals and convert on those extra possessions. If they do so, he's optimistic that they'll win this one. We'll see, Kevin. Back to you.
Appreciate it, DA. They'll be trying to lock it down defensively. Guys, what do you think?
If you want to avoid a run-and-gun type of situation, this is the approach you need to take.
Well, slowing the pace is easier said than done. How will they go about it?
Here's Bryant. James trying to free himself up. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The 3. The shot that time, not on target. And the 2000s team will go the other way with it. Down low, here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
There's the 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
And Duncan gets it to go in.
And when your 7-footer, like Tim Duncan is knocking down jumpers off of passes like that there, it is devastating to the defense.
Count it, good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
No good that time. And no good. And the 2000s team will go the other way with it.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Defended by Bryant. And he banks in the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
They get it again. O'Neal. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Guarded by Kobe. And that one is stuffed right through.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 8.
And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's G, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Iverson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. James finds Duncan. Now here's Kobe. Defense right on him. Basket counts.
Great screen setting by Duncan there, and even better dive to the rim, which led to the basket.
Guarded by Kobe. Pass to Junior. Here's G. Iverson with some nice D. And Iverson throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's G, following the bucket by the 2000s team. And it's good for 2. He's got 9.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Iverson outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's some vintage Tim Duncan there, getting the shot to go over the tough physical defense. His strength still pretty remarkable.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
During the early stretches of Tim Duncan's career, the free throw line was a bit of a weakness for him. He's recovered from that, quite consistent over the past few years.
Here's G. Here's Little General, and the layup falls. Little General's got his second bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Iverson. Lob pass to Duncan.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The 2000s team leads by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you think, guys, about the 2000s team here so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Here's Goose. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for the 2000s team, Nowitzki is out there with Garnett. Then there's Kobe. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's James in at the small forward position. 3 on the clock. Here's Goose. No good off the back of the rim. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. A new 14-second shot clock for the 2000s team. Good on the bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's G. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
LeBron outside. And there's the pass to Bryant. Kicks it to Iverson. Tipped away. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. For the 2000s team, Dwayne Wade comes in for Kobe. Nash is subbed in for Iverson. Feeds it to G, and G with the stuff.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Nash. Three-pointer, Wade. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Goose. They grabbed their own miss, and the foul called on G. That's his first foul.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Carter, he's checked in for LeBron. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the 2000s team. Nash kicks to Carter. The three. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Carter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Dishes it to G. Passes to Little General. Three-pointer. Garnett grabs the board. And here's the 2000s team. They lead by 4. Carter with the bucket. Carter's got 5 now.
As soon as Wade looks up and sees his teammate all alone, simple pass, throws it ahead, uncontested J.
Pass to G. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Can't hit the short runner. And he lays in the alley-oop. And it's an 8-point 2000s team lead.
And one of the things that makes Dwayne Wade such a special player is his ability to get his teammates going.
Carter's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Pass to G. To halt the run. Rejected by Nowitzki. And he gets it to go.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
And that one's good by G.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Lets a floater go. Good on the shot. And the 2000s team leads by 10.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And it's G finishing it off.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Nash outside. And the three off target.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Good on the three-point shot. And now it's only a 5-point 2000s team lead.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Really left alone that time. Wade's got his first points of the game.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
G, no good. Garnett outside. He kicks it to Nash. The pass to Wade. Here's Nowitzki. No good on that one. Here's G. Here's G. Guarded by Garnett, and he gets it back. Carter down low. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Passes it to Goose. Over to the wing. Launches it. Offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. The 2000s team making a switch here. Yao's checked back in. There's 31 seconds left here in the second. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Garnett.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. Time and time again, Dwayne Wade up around the rim. Gets up big time for that alley-oop.
Here's Goose. He's covered by Yao. Now Meng pulls it in. And so we conclude the first half. The 2000s team on top, up 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. G really making a difference here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Pass to Junior. Guarded by Kobe. Oh! And he goes in for the dunk.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. And for the 2000s team, They've got O'Neal. Garnett out there with Carter. And there's Bryant. And it's Iverson in at the 1 spot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Inside and stolen by Iverson. And here they come. For 3, Kobe, good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 3 assists now in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Little General, 8 points for him. Here's G. Just 5 to shoot. He lobs it up, and G with the stuff.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And the 2000s team decides to take their first time out here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjusted.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Garnett. And James subbed in for Carter. 90 seconds now into the second half. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. They need to avoid that.
It's good on the putback. Little General's got 10 points in the game.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Guarded by Kobe. Pass to G from deep. Bryant with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
James, and finished off by LeBron.
LeBron James, here's the report, Kevin. Still athletic.
Iverson covering. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Out to the right wing, the pass to G, 6 on the shot clock. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Passes it to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
He's off on that one. And the 2000s team will go the other way with it. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Defended by Bryant. And it's Shaq with the rebound. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. Iverson outside. The feed to Bryant. And the dunk by Kobe.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Looking to end the run. Here's Goose, covered by Duncan. To the middle. Rejected by Kobe.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And Shaq with the slam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Iverson covering. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 13.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
1:02 left in the third quarter. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Pass to G. Here's G, guarded by O'Neal. G passes to Goose. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now, here's James. He has 5. Here's Bryant. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Bryant's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. The hook. And that one, good.
It might be the most difficult shot in basketball, the hook shot.
And here is Iverson. Outside, Kobe. Takes the 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The 2000s team on top, running away with it. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now McGrady, Goose out there with G. Then it's G, it's Goose. James with a deep 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. G, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Goose. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. McGrady outside. Here's O'Neal. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Shaq's got 11 points here in just the second half. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Iverson covering. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Shaq.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, number 4. At the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Now here is Carter. Nash left side. Pass to Yao. Clock at 4. Carter dishes to Yao. Offline from the top of the key. McGrady covering to the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
First personal foul. At the line, number 4. Taking 2 shots.
That one is off for the 2000s team. Nowitzki comes in for Carter, and Dwayne Wade subbed in for Steve Nash. No good on the second free throw. McGrady outside. Nowitzki, good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got 3 assists in the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Goose. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Little General, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, number 4. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now here's Wade. And the pass to McGrady. But they get it back. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Juniors checked in for G. The 2000s team making a switch here. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. To the paint, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see them get up like that.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
So that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Insanity. McGrady covering. Rebound by Yao.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Outside Pierce. A pass to Bryant, and the dunk by Kobe.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And it goes down 2 points.
And then that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Bryant outside Pierce. Nowitzki, the pass to McGrady. Drops in the layup for 2.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
To the inside, Junior, and it's sent back by Nowitzki. And so Bryant will bring it up for the 2000s team. McGrady outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting for the 2000s team, Tracy McGrady at the line for 2.
And that one misses for the 2000s team. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Nowitzki. And it's Nash in for Kobe. He hits the second from the line. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Inside, Goose. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Nash, the pass to Carter. Pierce kicks it over to Nash. McGrady outside. Offline with his 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. And that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Now, here's Nash. 58 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Just 4 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for the 2000s team, Steve Nash. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Wade, he's checked in for Tracy McGrady. And he's good on the second. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Here's Insanity, defended by Nash, and stolen by Nash. Wade outside, takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
And that's just a really good-looking three-point shot from D. Wade. You have to crowd him as he's rising up for that one.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Insanity, defended by Nash. Shot clock at 6. Defended by Carter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's the 2000s team with the W. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.